Oh, hi! My name's Drabney Ladoris. Pleased to meet you. I'm filling in for Foxy this week. He asked if I could come in and do the review show, so here I am. Alright, let's get to the top 5. Coming in at number 5, we've got They're Not Like Us. That's issue number 8, and the series is still great. It's taking its time, you know? It's taking its time, and you can't rush perfection, so since they're not rushing, this must be a perfect book down the line somewhere, okay? Just take our word for it. Coming in at number 4, we've got S.H.I.E.L.D, issue number 10, and in this issue, it was just fabulous because Howard the Duck is adorable, and it's all about Howard, and it's multiversal Howard, so you get to see Thor Howard, and you get to see so many great Howard the Ducks. That's all I'm saying, is you just gotta love it. It's so much fun. If you're a Howard the Duck fan, you can just pick up this one issue. If you're a S.H.I.E.L.D fan, this may motivate you to pick up Howard the Duck, because it's that good, okay? Well, coming in at number 3, Archie number 3, how appropriate! And speaking of appropriate, this book is appropriate for all ages. There's pizza, there's high school, there's a little bit of romance, there's some chicanery, and it's a good time. It's a good time for all. This is Fiona Staples' last issue on the series, so we will be missing her, but Annie Wu is coming in for the next one, and Annie Wu is just, wow, Annie Wu, woo woo woo, can't wait. And Mark Waid's gonna stick around, so it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Yeah. Alright, coming in at number 2, it's Batman again! Can you believe it? The Super Awesome Comic Review Show. It's not quite, was it 2 weeks in a row? I don't know if it was 2 weeks in a row or if we skipped a week, but Batman's back, baby! Batman's back in a big way because we got the Batman Annual number 4, and it's a lot of fun! We got Bruce Wayne solving the, it's a Bruce Wayne story, but he's not Batman because he doesn't remember being Batman, and this takes place before a couple issues ago, Gordon told Bruce, hey, you were Batman before you had amnesia, but then Bruce doesn't remember, so that's where we're at. Bruce doesn't remember, and some bad guys are coming after him. What's he gonna do without Batman skills? And a tool belt. You'll see. Don't worry, he's Bruce. Brucey got it. Anyway, it was good stuff. Good stuff coming out of Batman. I'm excited about being excited about Batman. And talking about being excited about something, coming in at number 1, we got the Sandman Overture, number 6. It's over. It's finally here. It only took, what, like 2.5 years or something? But man, these guys know how to do it right. Like, this is a good comic. J.H. Williams III is not messing around. He paints that stuff. There's so many different styles. It's one for everybody. Everybody's gonna love this one, and it's coming out in hardcover collection soon. So you don't have to take my word for it anymore or track down the single issues. But collectability and all that. You do what you gotta do. But I gotta say, this story is well worth reading. And about halfway through, a couple issues ago, I was like, I'm not sure how this is going to come back around, and it comes back around so perfectly, and it's such a perfect little prelude for Sandman Volume 1. Neil Gaiman just did a fantastic job, and, I can't really say enough good stuff about this comic, especially now that we're done waiting, because that was the worst! Alright, anyway, that's the top 5 for this week, but there was a lot of other stuff. We're just going to breeze right through it because there's too much of it. We just can't focus on all of it. So, the first thing I want to talk about is, we do graphic novels usually. I got something that's kind of like a hybrid here. We got Michael DeForge's Lose number 7. Lose is such a great series. Michael DeForge, he is probably best known at this point for being an Adventure Time character designer, prop designer. He works on Adventure Time, guys. Big league. And then he's making these indie comics. He's been making this comic for years, but it's really, really under the radar. Okay, it's really under the radar. So don't tell anybody, but it's crazy, 'cause it's like exploring like ugly human stuff, and like they get into, you know, they're in this issue of Lose, they're talking about all sorts of existential crises, and what's that thing, you know, where polyamorism. Yeah, there's some polyamorous stuff, there's some, it's kind of all over the place, and then the art style is it's very unique, let's say, and it's very cartoony, so it hits you in all the weird right spots, you know, it's like, bam, right there in the gut, bam, right there in the heart, bam, right there in the forehead, you know, so watch out, it's gonna get you. And then also, from Michael DeForge, this is the double whammy, the double header this week, also from Koyama Press, who published both of these wonderful things, Dressing hardcover. And Dressing is a collection of Michael DeForge's short stories. The titles alone, they're pretty enticing. They're pretty entitling. You know, let's see, what do we got? I'm gonna read you some titles here. It's Flu Drawings, Mars is My Last Hope.com, My Sister Dropped Dead from the Heat, Websites, Redundancies, Christmas Dinner, Elves, Wet Animals, My Interesting Mother, 1 Billion Miles, Actual Trouble, Gun Cats, Tiny Ophthalmologist, All of My Friends Up High in a Jumbo Jet. What do all these things have in common? Koyama Press published it, Michael DeForge drew it, he wrote it, and it's gonna make you feel weird. A lot of weird stuff, but it's great. It's that indie great, it's that great feeling. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. Okay, and then last up, it's something, you know, you don't hear a lot of dignified ladies such as myself discussing such thuggish, rough housing as you might find in Southern Bastards. But you know what? Southern Bastards book 1 hardcover's out, and you're darn tootin' that I'm reading that because it is a great series. The boys have talked about it at so much length on the show, but just adding my 2 cents in, it's beautiful. Jason Latour draws these beautiful little textured lines, and the color works great. Jason Aaron's story makes you care about rough housing in a way that, you know, you never would have thought you would, but really it's like, it's very humanist, ultimately. You know, you're looking at these ugly guys dealing with ugly feelings, but deep down it's, you know, we're all just human, you know? Yeah, even in crime fiction. Okay, well that's it for the top 5. I'm glad I could come in and do this thing in front of this weird squid sun god guy, but you know, I got things to do. I got work tomorrow. Okay, well, thanks. Bye, Foxy. Bye, everybody. Okay, bye.